Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recording my first reaction to an album. So, a lot of you guys may not know, but Nas is my all-time favorite artist, and he just dropped an album 4 days ago called Dissease 3. It's a follow-up to his last album, Magic, and the first two, King's Disease. So, the series went King's Disease 1 to 2, then it went to Magic, and then now we got King's Disease 3. So all these albums is produced by, Hit Boy, and I hope you guys enjoy all the music just like I have been. And I will be very surprised if this album right here is a letdown, because the past like 3 albums have been pretty solid, and I felt they were all enjoyable, and I hope this one is too. Hope you enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it. Let's dig into the album. Alright, so looking at the track list, the album don't got no features, and it's a 17-track album, so that's great in my eyes. We're gonna get just all Nas. He's gonna do it. He's gonna be doing everything on his own. I don't know how you guys look at it, but I like it when an artist does everything by themselves. That's where they're most creative. And so yeah, let's dig into track 1, Ghetto Recording.
Close your eyes. Listen. Listen. Listen.
They give niggas time like it's lunch down there. You go down there looking for justice, that's what you find, just us.
It's comedy, it's hilarious. Look yourself in the mirror, tell me times ain't the scariest. For me, dropping album after album like it's a various artist compilation, but it's just me and HB, and this should take
Yeah, so Nas actually, this is the most Nas has dropped back to back ever. He done did King's Disease 1, then he went to 2 straight after that. Like, that was a surprise alone. Then he went to Magic, which that was just an extra album, and now we're at King's Disease 3.
Concentration, niggas know I don't drop this office, so cherish it. Like your daughter's graduation, kids' marriages. When the culture vultures swoop down, they start exploiting the sound. They drew up contracts for our niggas, Drew Hill to Drew down. And I'm praying they set. Instead, most artists don't live as good as the execs, and they end up depressed. Scarred by A&Rs, the music be changing, and the culture be shifting. So you gotta move with it, call me the party crasher, that plan spoiler. That Malcolm C and Maya Angelou and Ghana holding a camcorder. Ghetto reporter, live from 40 side. You know my storyline, first project rapper, triple platinum with New Yorker pride. King's Disease, most of us catch it at one point or another, but evolve. Find a new formula, one that takes everything in you to make. The audacity masterfully crafted these classics, so naturally had to be nasty back at it. They argue KD1, KD2, or Magic was harder when KD3 go harder than all of them. Back in the 90s, barely rubbed elbows with CEOs. I was Dolo, I bet it's
Alright, so I'm gonna have to take his word for that one. He say KD3 go harder than all of them. These some hard albums too. As I must say though, these albums aren't his best work, but they're still pretty damn solid. I don't feel like you could go wrong with anything Nas has done. It's not his best work, but it's still solid, So, like, we don't got no bad music. So, hey, that's all I can say about that.
shock y'all to see me grow. And the uh-ohs are still ain't 10 months industry dinners. Had to tend to my business, go past the sky's limit. The hate gon' rise quicker, so how could I manage this disadvantage? Niggas planet Hollywood, I came from a different planet. Leave it up to me to break the news you won't see on the screen. Chuckle at you motherfuckers, we the last of the kings. Shout to the real ones like us, it's a shortage it seems. I'm underground and overground and it's never been seen. Real counts on my streams, got real people tapping in, so that's what that means. Indeed, it means I got nothing but the real checking in. We locked in, all the way. Just applaud this. Yeah.
I'm trapped in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't get out if I wanted to. All us rappers are trapped in it. We can't get out. You know what I'm saying? Till we over, till it's dead, till we in the dirt. When I'm 50 years old, I'm gonna have 50-year-old fans, 60-year-old fans, and 16-year-old fans.
far as track 1, it's pretty solid so far. I really enjoyed the beat. Like, I like that really classical, like, vocalist and stuff in the back. The beat, like, I like it when we got vocals on the instrumental. And, those type of beats, they go pretty hard, Yeah, that's what I can say about track 1, Him saying that KD3 gonna be the best out of all of them. We're gonna have to see about that. But, with him being the musician, musicians are supposed to be like their own hardest critics, or at least that's how I see it, and a lot of other people see it too. If you're truly a fan about it, you're supposed to be your hardest critic. You want to have your like best work go out. You want your best, like, and nothing else but your best to go out. So, yeah, let's go to track 2. Alright, so here goes track 2. Legit. Let's see what this one's about.
Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Brave hearts. Stand up. Let me know that you understand. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house? Is there a heart in the house? You got.
So just some background knowledge is the Bravehearts have been around now since like his early days, and if you listen to his earlier music, you'll know who they are. You got some tracks and stuff with them. You can find them on the compilation album QB's Finest, stuff like that. And yeah, so let's see if they're featured on this song. I don't know. You can always hear Nas on the intro going like Bravehearts, like that's something he did.
To have love, you got to have love in your heart. Yeah. My beginnings was intense. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? For sure. Yeah. We coming blacker than Black Panther 2. Nobody this thorough, that's the truth. Never go against the family, that's something you don't do. Don't get Eddie Kane trying to sing your way back in the group. Nah, stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. It's hard to depart from that feeling, careful selling weight. The DA be watching who dealing, get yourself straight before they find that paraphernalia. For those who claim 100 million on taxes, beautiful actresses, street dudes who turn activists who used to move packages. No nine still here to remove the wall that our back against. Legitimize all your hustles before the gavel hit. It takes more than love. It takes waking up early to face the moment, debating. Should I save it or blow it? I mean, it's only some paper. None of my neighbors too nosy. The Joneses owning some acres. To be the greatest is lonely, but it chose me. I take it, whatever the case may be. I'm out of space so deep. NASA without the A at the end. Take off on 3. What's the cost of a CD? With 1,500 places, one sale. What's that? The 1,500 P's on one scale. For a starving artist trying to sneak out and reroute. Originality, I seek out.
This beat right here, this is better than the last one. And legitimize your hustle before the gavel hits. Like, that goes hard, He's saying he don't want nobody to get in trouble, I feel that.
Let's clean house to black homeowners. Check it out. To black homeowners, take over and throw the lease out. This that movie real, the Jordan Peele of this thing. Low key, bullshit, pulling strings behind the scenes. All my soul is for my kids, and the cold shit I done did. All them O's I tried to flip, who'da thought I'd go legit? Yeah. And the cold shit I done did. Pretty girls who let me hit, who'da thought I'd go legit? Yeah. And the cold shit that you did. All them O's who tried to flip, who'da thought you'd go legit? Grown man business, COVID closed, jail visits. Stove still lit, many still on the scales with it. System failed, my niggas in the trial hearing no bail. Eyewitness showed up and snitches. I read Jesus' diary and ran to tell the streets. No, this ain't no hype, we in the belly of the beast. All they said was I would be a felon, be deceased. Instead I'm in Margiela in Loewe with the crease. The consummate, kill 'em all, call the bomb squad and the SWAT for this. Got off the block for this. All my soul is for the kids and the cold shit that I did. Pretty girls who let me hit, it's only right I went legit. Too legit. And the cold shit I done did. All them O's I tried to flip, who'da thought I'd go legit? Yeah, I do it for y'all. And the cold shit that you did. All them O's you tried to flip, who'da thought you go legit? Do it for y'all. Yeah, we was just chilling on the sofa. No job, no school, ghetto babies. I was small time to big time. You
can do it too. Go legit. Yeah. Believe in yourself. Live the life you deserve. That's how we do. I ain't forget the roaches and mice. I ain't forget all that.
Alright, so here goes track 3. Done. Let's go check it out.
Queensbridge, baby. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thuns I grew up with. Phone calls from the feds, long stories told fast. Wishing they get home in a hurry, cause we the last of a dying pack of lions. Nightmares of the cast, thoroughbreds surviving, you know. Welcome home, Ronnie Bumps, and love the Corley. That boss ordered us lobster tails late night in 40. We was out there trying to rid the stress. Had a beat tape from stretch, rest. Black tech, black vest to match the dark aura. We hit the city deep in the Explorer. Looking at the source, wish I was the cover story that was coming shortly. Cars back then had broad packed in. Rest in peace of you good men, the God Star Kim. I pop a bottle, we not promised tomorrow. Showing love is the motto. Flicks a cowboy hat, strapped like desperados. They lit one out the chamber, no iron fired in a vegetative state. When that man China died, stomped out on 12th Street. Memory fails me, heard homie was a real G. That's what they tell me, I was the one to run through the functions, no funny acting. And it was me that introduced many to money bags and Grandmaster Vic. The DJs, Disco Twins. From the towers to Promenade. Host a party up in Starless, they know Queens in the house. No beef for rivals, they playing either a title. Brothers can do anything when they decide to win a Range Rover. Dissecting bars from Takeover. Sometimes I text over like, nigga, this ain't over, laughing. I had to hold it down for Queens cause I over.
So like that, you know, that little thing he said sometimes I text over like we ain't, well, at least like it ain't over. Like, so that was like that was a little reference to the beef they had. It was a big beef at one point, you know. Jay-Z, Nas, they was dissing each other. They went crazy. Some fun facts though is actually when Nas was about to drop Ether, the label had shelved it and they made him like re-record the whole song because of how graphic it was. So like he was censored like crazy at that point. And like Ether was gonna be like worse than it was. And if you don't know Ether, man, like you gotta look it up, man. Just go on them tracks, check out the diss tracks. You know, me personally, I feel like Nas had that beef. You know, I feel like he got it easy. And you know, some people might like to debate on that and say Jay-Z won, but like I don't know. I felt like Nas had it easy. And so yeah, let's check out the rest of the track. Let's go. It's funny because like they cool now, but throughout the years too, every time Nas went to drop, Jay-Z would drop. So like Nas went to drop like King's Disease 1, I believe, and or was it Lost Tapes? I don't know, one of them. He dropped one of those albums, and then Jay-Z would drop like a single or an album on top of that the same exact day. So like, although they don't got beef, they still got some like friendly competition going on, I think. And yeah, that's that.
Value fiend, shout to Brooklyn, all between hoods be overlapping, subways be stacked, and I ain't been on a train in decades, and I can still hear the wheels on the tracks. Feel the beat break, serial deface for Jakes. A license to carry still ain't safe in New York State. There's still a lot of ways to manage the life expectancy average. The future of our next generation ain't been established. Conflicted by some of the same patterns that had us. Money and social status, tell me what really matters. So who are you when they turn off all the cameras with me? You know the answers. Go ask Tony Bennett. Terrace on the park, they gotta know. DJ Clue, Envy, and Camilo. Where are my most beautiful queens in the house? When you see me at awards or a popular place, I see chains shining, I wanna stock it over my face. Coordinated, try to see me by some popular names. For a second, I'm on some shit like it was back in the days when dudes would really put that thing until your ribcage and pull a switchblade, do anything. It's the Bridgeway, but I go through, roll through, just sold out the O2. Piece on my neck in a high-tech polo suit. Drove down Van Wyck, Coliseum and Stan Smith, tan blick in the desert, brick town.
So yeah, this right here, there's something that like makes me think Nas is always the best. Like the way he goes so deep into a story, and he just tells a story, you know, like it's something like I don't feel anybody else could really do as good as him, you know? I'm not saying nobody else does it, but I feel like that's his specialty right there. His ability to tell the story. And, yeah, you know, if you go through all his music, like, you'll probably understand what I'm saying.
Where my mans live, not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thuns I grew up with. Phone calls from the feds, long stories told fast. Wishing they get home in a hurry, cause we the last of a dying pack of lions. Nightmares of the cast, thoroughbreds surviving, you know. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I'm on some shit, boy. Make it a classic tonight. That money getting burrowed about that action, that's right. Thunderous. What up, Thunny Thun Thun? Mad Thunderous. Okay, now. Manhattan keeps on making it. Yeah. Brooklyn keeps on taking it. Bronx keeps creating it. And Queens keep on caking it. Shouts to the west side, to the 6th borough, Far Rock, south side and north side. Queens in the house.
Alright, so next up we got this track called Michael and Quincy. By the track title, I'm gonna assume it's about Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones was the owner of the label that Michael Jackson was signed to at one point, and you know, they both like legendary musicians, and of course, and you know, judging by this tracks, I feel like it might be a bit of a biography type story. You know, that's something Nas does from time to time. Like, he got the unauthorized book of Rakim, where he talks about Rakim, and he ends up talking about all of his discography and stuff. So, like, this is just Nas being a fan of music, and he actually, like, records tracks, you know, explaining, like, the journey and stuff of, like, other artists. That's something, I don't know how to feel about it exactly. I think it's alright, but, you know, it's cool. Let's dig into the track. I might be wrong. This might be something completely different, but that's something I could take a guess for.
Yeah. Get your eardrum de-virginized. While the music is
Eardrums de-virginized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. Streets was the office, we didn't need a shirt and tie. M-I-A-M-I, weather like the Virgin Isles. I ain't got no jury on, cause I'm made of ice. Element surprise, move with the passion of Christ. To Portofino sitting high on the cliff. From a younger dude with a crew and we was working the shift. Your South Park cartoon characters, I'm convinced they never been scared to death while staying calm in the twist. I creeped in a jean jacket, headband and Nikes. I ain't like to dodge fights as I rode my bike. And I was looking at these people thinking they just might make me come out my cool character, break through the smooth barriers, go crazy, CeeLo Green, Nas Barkley. Before I even pulled to the spot, they try to park me. I'm used to dark seas, that's why I spark green. Why I pour wine, they don't stock these, I gotta order mine. Malcolm X departed at the Audubon. Seen so many slaughtered, I'm numb, never mortified. All black Audemars, you claim yours was 101. We timepiece monsters, every season we be on the hunt. Jeepers, creepers, America's a baby that's teething, shitting on itself, crying for its next beating. As odd as it gets, it's not even a toddler yet. Gang members got nothing on these congressmen. Plus Ray Liotta and James Conrad, iconic actors who were redemption for these mob guys. We easing on down the road for the third win. Who's bad is up and is stuck, feel the world win. Like young Quincy Jones stuck outside the club to Ray Charles snuck him in. Out to be young again, but right now it's like I got the power of 100 men. Now's a hit like Michael and Quincy on the run again. Eardrums de-virginized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. I'm activated, my hair might spark flames. Aviator frames, bandages, laminates the stage. From a stretcher I wave. Even if I never had 2 arms full of Grammys or responsive from Pepsi, I'd still be honorary. Like Quincy on the trumpet, Hit Boy on the drum kit. Nasty like Michael, no vocals, I overdub it. Bouncing.
Yeah, I like that. He using the Quincy Jones samples. He had that Michael Jackson sample too. You know, so yeah, this is partially like what I expected. Yeah.
Off the wall, always starting something. Behind the scenes of the Thriller video, big budgets. Moonwalking, smooth criminal talking. I'm changing colors right now till I'm dark skinned. Adam Clayton Powell, complexion the Baldwins. Andy, are you okay watching me transforming? Pinky ring glitter like the socks and the glove. Know some money getting thugs that could buy the Beatles pub. That's what I really call copping white, reeing up.
Alright, let's go. It's another hard track. We ain't had no really skips yet. You know, then again, I mean, I might be kind of biased. I don't know. I support almost everything Nas does. You know what I'm saying? I'll be truthful, like when I hear a skip, but I ain't heard a skip yet. We got this track called 30. Sounds like we about to hear that dude J-Rock, you know, he and Kendrick Lamar's group. But he got this song called Win, and he be like, all I do is win, 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 win. That's what this sounds like.
A divine creature ran through dimes divas. I turn blocks to beaches. By the time you see us, we just turn ties even. Cuban chain got the largest pieces, but I wow for keeping it so timeless. Almost half a century with a crispy line up. My peeps alarm said I remind them of Martin Lawrence breaking hearts on some real thin line shit. I'm done with Star Chicks, I survive.
Alright, so this track's gonna be about, you know, Nas getting older, you know, but him being like, you know, him being in this industry for so long. You know, I truly feel like his music is timeless, you know, but let's hear the rest.
Divorces, I ain't have to climb back, I just climbed in Porsches. I ain't have to climb back, I just climbed in Porsches. I was the ill seed, the illest one, the villainized, but I feel free. In the field beat, crazy way before the drill beef. Doesn't matter, this is sheer relief, I feel the breeze. This is superhero material, rap star status. Premiere album still might happen. I wonder why Pete Rock would act like that. That type of behavior make me give rap right.
Yeah, the premiere album still might have it. That's talking to an album that he wanted to record with DJ Premier, and that's another producer. You know, he was a part of Gangstar, him and Guru, and rest in peace to Guru, by the way. You know, so like the Nasir Premier album was supposed to. It was planned years ago. But both of them agreed that they was going to put it to the side and wait till Nas was out of his Def Jam contract. And I believe this is the end of the contract right here. The last I checked, he had 3 albums to do for the contract. So like, you know, in the near future, we might see a lot more music from Nas as an independent artist. So yeah, let's give this let's finish it up.
Back. And now I can't tell if all the good that I did's being hit with their agenda again, nigga. I know they all praying I go back to nothing. We in the future, let's get past the front and let's get money. This is
Ooh, said they all praying I go back to nothing. Who's he talking about right there, man? Nas being who he is, I think everybody just wants to see him win, but you know, that's what I feel. I don't know why anybody would wish any bad juju onto Nas, like, or bad energy. You know, he kind of keeps to himself, you know. He ain't like everybody else, you know, always on like some news for like some dumb publicity stunts and stuff like that.
This is magic, history, havoc, instant classic. This is madness, in all fairness. We've been moving how you fuck niggas want 'em. My 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. I'm going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. We've been moving how you fuck niggas want 'em. My 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers.
Nah, that song went pretty dope too. Like, hey, that one was like some like, yeah, we're talking about women. Like, hey. I like to hear them type of tracks, you know. If somebody's happy about life. All right, next up, we got a track called "Hood to Hood."
Yo, yeah. The hit does some nice new pieces you got. Bracelets, trinkets, and necklaces. Yeah, yo. Real shit only. Yeah. Super Bowl champs celebrate like me. With Escobar cigars, let me say my piece. Money attract money, statewide hustlers. Jury sellers exposed by these fake watch busters. And they ain't teach saving money to young niggas. Young warriors, I wanna see them all in position. Best to have it on you, hope you don't go down for possession. Mom's putting up the house to bail you out when arrested. How did I become number one? I'm 101, flying down a 101, right under the Cali sun. Junior Mafia, Alpha Sub, shorty calling me son. If one click, make $1 million today, it'll probably be us. Probably because my mic is touched for viral stuff. Rappers wanna shoot up the studio, they tired of us. We know the controversy sells, so y'all good. When I drop, they hear me on every block. Hood to hood, red hook, hood to hood.
Alright, so that track, not bad. Not the strongest out of what we heard so far. This one might just be a skip for me. I mean, it wasn't a bad track, but you know, I ain't gonna go out the way looking for this one. You know, personally, not bad though. All right, next up we got a track called "Rescission Proof."
It's your favorite neighborhood rap nigga, a rap man. Shit feel like I'm Superman sometimes, a super fly. I can't choose. Yeah. I grew up around weed smoke, just like the Marleys. Heard my mom whenever she spoke. They having parties. This is 70s, of course, down in Summersport. Me, I'm in some holy but clean undershorts on the bed trying somersaults. And when the summer starts, you hear 100 shots. Stepping over empty liquor bottles I come across. Sending stickers that smell like what's in the picture.
This sample, I ain't really feeling it. I'm gonna say that right here. It's like really like vintage, like I don't know what to call it, but you know, I wasn't feeling it at first. You know, overall it's cool, but that little sample right there, I don't know.
New makes, new models. I won't let them stop me. New.
See, that's something else too with Nas and his beat choice. A lot of people actually hate his beats. I don't. But yeah, that's something I could just say out of being a Nas fan. I see a lot of people complaining about his beat choice, and I always thought people was crazy about it. Something about Nas though is even if he's like rapping over like a really like even if he's rapping over like a whack beat, like sometimes just like the concept to the songs or like everything he's saying, like you could kind of look past the beats if that makes sense. Like, so this song right here is still a good song, you know, he's telling a story, that's what he does the best, like, you know. Alright, next up, we got a track called Reminisce.
Go, 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 go. My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge. I didn't have to die so that they could call me the great one. Didn't take a couple albums, people said it from day one. From wings with hot sauce to tuna tartar, driven in RRs. From hiding from robbery victims and back of cop cars. Tatted from my neck to abdomen, almost getting shot was averaging once every 2 weeks. Bless what I had to been. It's painful words, hearing these liars putting my name in dirt. Aiming, I burst, pistol practice until my fingers hurt. I hit my target, I up the margin. What they on, you know how Nas do, don't get me started. Chic, sleek and snazzy from a small family. Fine taste and I hate the unsatisfactory. We could gun blast a party, great Gatsby theme. Bring your first ladies or come with your new nasty thing. Cause every other day I'm reminding myself I reached every goal that was high on the shelf. My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge. The things that shape me. And I don't like to remember.
One moment, I gotta plug my computer in. Alright, here we go.
Reminisce. The things that shape me. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. The things that shape me would emerge. When you high as me, you get highly critiqued. Hopped on a beat, purposely sounding like 9-3, none quite like me. So haters could SMD. When they bitter like black licorice, my life still sweet. I went for the cash grab, crack cash was my math class, fresh white tee. 2 diamond crosses look like a hashtag, news is fake. Never knew I soon relate to Tom Brady going for 7 in Tampa Bay. Is that crazy? I ain't never been bothered, that bother you. You ain't born for the shit, being great is too hard for you. That's a hater problem, they try to say it first what you might say about them. While you stuck in the past, I stay evolving. Can't just reminisce only, gotta live in the moment. Talk my shit at the moment with the weak and performing. I'm chosen, got off the big Bowen and Rick Owens. Rick Owens, peep how different it look on us. My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge. The things that shape me. The streets, the beef, the beats. The things that shape me. The creeps, the beefs, the feet. The things that shape me would emerge. And I don't like to reminisce. Shout to Mary J. Blige, Y.O., QB. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. Those things were great, man. But today, what we doing is next level. And I don't like to reminisce. What? That was then, this is now. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. It's about right now. The things that shape me would emerge. Go. Tripping on them, spinning corners, distant times. I reminisce on them, reminisce. And my past is prettiest. There was a time they wasn't feeling us. Mass appeal, now we really up. Reminisce. Relationships ain't the prettiest. I was stuck on the silliness. Was the love that I was really in? We don't know what you're really in, but then it's too late. Reminisce. Reminisce.
That song right there, that's probably my favorite track so far. I don't got too much to say about it. It was just an awesome track. Definitely gonna listen to that again. I mean, aside from all like the other tracks, except for Hood to Hood. But yeah, everything so far is pretty solid. Next up, there's an interlude.
With a tight fade, and I ain't make it past the 9th grade, and I ain't need to have one dime in the bag of.
There go LL Nas. That's the LL in LL Cool J stands for Ladies Love.
And I ain't need $1 to holler, I made a mine. A rich dude wife stayed on my block talking to me like she ain't scared to get knocked. And she wore all this jewelry, what she seeing me? She looked like Sheila E. She looked like she could be 10 years older easily. Her name was Owell. I don't kiss and tell, but she must have ran her mouth. Cause every time me and her man cross paths, it's tension in the air, he probably doing the math. Late night, she venting to me, say he doing her bad. And I ain't feel a way about it. Told her pray about it. When I crush her, she go back home. I hate the silence. Writing in my notepad, flipping through soul samples. Not knowing I could get caught in a whole scandal. A serious situation we all go through.
Yeah. Samples. That's something that happened a lot after rap started becoming real like popular and stuff. So like most classic hip hop records was like made from like samples and stuff. So like the original artist would approach, you know, the artists that used their track without permission and stuff like that. They would approach them and they would like start suing for like a crazy amount of money. And you know, nowadays it's like sampling isn't as big of a art as it once was. You know, the whole thing that ruined sampling is honestly just like the lawsuits, all that. But yeah, it is what it is, you know.
We all go through a serious.
Next up, we got track 10. It's called I'm on Fire.
Woke up this morning on some white linen sheets. The bed almost caught a blaze. The temperature's 100 in the room. I'm like, what's up? Still got the same flame behind me from the Hate Me Now video. It's continual. All I need is a beat and I'm stitching you like stitching these words together. How I'm still.
Hate Me Now, by the way, that's a classic song right there. Great song. You guys should go check that out.
Getting better, I'm finding more gold as I dig in the dirt with the shovel. I got the last laugh, don't get blown away by the backdraft. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now.
Alright, next up, we got a track called WTF SMH. Huh, I wonder what that means. I don't know.
WTF SMH. My jury is disgusting, but let's discuss the taste. I'm in another place. This whole shit is a shambles. Low vibrational levels. Riders never get canceled. Never. WTF SMH. This ain't the H&M, this that Scully over your face. Real life nightmares. Enemies cutting your brakes. These suckers lower than snakes, so watch where you valet.
Alright, next up we got a song called Once a Man, Twice a Child.
If you lucky, you get old. Old timer told me, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to fuck the same, drink the same, hang out the same. I'm like, once a man, twice a child. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm running around forever, like, you know. Once a man, twice a child. Then it's like a baby again. Strong motherfucker when you're young. I duck the razor, duck some punches, even duck the gun.
So I don't got too much to say about this song. You know, good song still. Just because I don't got nothing to say about it don't mean nothing. You know, once a man, twice a child. It felt very emotional. You know, that's all I can really say about it. You know, you get old. You know. Alright, next up we got a song called Get Light.
Ladies rock the party better. Rock the party better. Ladies rock the party better. Ladies rock the party better. Fellas.
Alright, sounds like this is gonna be a party track right here.
I know some of the most intelligent women in the world is listening right now. And all the realest brothers is like, get light with it. Day party to midnight with it. Ice wet like a fire hydrant hit it. While the girls double dutch, I double my digits. Dice game pop, peace on one love of my niggas. New York, New York, all sorts of bosses who walk the walk. Look how long the blocks is. Ruthless, long range, they shoot shit. Party, that bullshit, that party, that bullshit, that party, that bullshit, that party, that bullshit.
That's a Biggie song, by the way. Just paying homage to Biggie right there. Just party and bullshit. We gonna party and bullshit. Alright. Next track gonna be called First Time.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call this one the first time. Brucey B voice. First time you heard Nas, was you earling off some gut rot liquor on 2-5? Or your big brother put you on like surprise? Hearing my hood described, so vivid you can see it while closing your eyes. Maybe it was the age of the letters I wrote when jail letters were hope you read the credits and you saw Large Pro or some decrepit club with DJ SNS had buzz. I stepped on the stage with imperfections, I was messing up on her first time. Inside a Subaru, she just had a feud with a boo. They driving, he put on barbecue, and I got through to you with.
Hey, this sample right here. I actually, I don't know who the original artist is, but I have heard other people rap on it before. They go by Family Business. You know, that's Horseshoe Gang and King Crook, by the way. And they rapped on a song called, it was the introduction to their EP called Grand Opening. And it was called Dear Music. Well, anyway, that's just some like side info. You can look it up if you want. If not, that's cool. But shout out Horseshoe Gang and King Crook too.
Dude who I saw rockin' FUBU outside Papayas told me halftime was timeless while I'm rolling his tires. I was trying to juggle Columbia records while dealing with what the country Columbia jungles had left us. First time you heard it, Nas, I probably was under suppressor, gun in the dresser while you was bagging up in the kitchen playing my records. Your first time was you hitting the gas in the whip with some ass you never hit and she passed your real music test to know if she into the ad-libs, real rap shit. Yeah. First time you heard Nas, you probably heard somebody say that I pick bad beats, but I pick bad freaks. Narratives, they running with the classics, they coming with.
Yeah, you see that right there? That's him talking about the bad beats. He knows it's such a widely like spread belief that even it got to him. That's crazy, you know? Like, come on, y'all tripping. Nas don't pick bad beats. Like, most of them is good, you know.
Ain't fucking with what I recorded last week for new guys. Hope it's the first time you heard Nas. It's a special moment. A million reasons I wrote it. My shit'll get you rescinded, cause you can tell where my soul is. The one I'm chosen like Bryce and Brody, they pop ball, so they had to do.
First time I heard Nas actually was it was just in the car, and it was like some tracks from Hip Hop Is Dead, which that's like one of his like earlier albums. I think that album came out in like 2006 or 7. So I was only like 6 years old hearing it, and you know, great album by the way in my opinion. But that album was actually one of his I want to say like the fan base as a whole, like that's one of his most hated albums. I didn't really understand the hate. I guess with making such a large claim, Hip Hop Is Dead, his fans wanted a harder album, but I think most of them tracks was crazy, you know. He got Money Over Bullshit, Hip Hop Is Dead, you know, we got a lot on it. But anyway, like that album just went hard. After that, I heard well of course there's the Illmatic, stuff like that, his early work. Then there's Godson, which is probably my all-time favorite Nas album. If you ain't heard that one, you should go check it out. So like, I recommend checking out his early work, of course, because you're gonna find a lot of classics. But my personal favorites, probably Godson, Hip Hop Is Dead, and yeah. And then we got another favorite of mine will probably be Streets Disciple.
My dad did music, I had to pursue it and spread my wings on a helipad like Troop did. The truth is, a similar thing had happened to me. I listen to Wayne, I listen to G, I listen to Dre, I listen to me. Since when did rap leave me so suspended in there? Since Kendrick entered the atmosphere, 09 I was there. A La Cienega, my nigga from LA said it's a nigga from Black Hippie. I was happy to just witness history. Like the first time I heard Slick Rick. How did you feel? First time you heard Nas. First time hearing Biggie. I'm like, who's this kid? Wow. First time you heard Nas. When I heard Pop, that was on that song with our Digital Underground. Like, first time you heard Nas. Yeah. That was crazy. I really hope that this your first time. It's something about first time hearing your favorite artist, or they become to be your favorite artist after like a long time, or it's instantaneous. Like, I know when the first time I heard Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye,
Diana Ross, Shaka Khan, Stevie Wonder, like NWA. What the fuck is this shit, kid? I was going crazy.
It's cool to hear Nas be a fan of like the culture too. I like that. Alright, next up we got a track called Beef. Nas, please don't be beefing with nobody, man. You know, you successful, you ain't got no reason to beef. But like, you know, if that is the case, you know, I already know you got it covered. You know, who am I to tell you what to do?
It's like y'all can't do nothing without me. Everything be going good, but then y'all pull me in and mess everything up. Why y'all always let me win? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take souls? I'm everywhere in the hearts of men. Jealousy and envy, my right hands, them is my mans. I'm what happens on mad blocks. I'm the jabs taking the talks. The arguments between the women in the crab leg spots. That behind the back, she complex and multifaceted. Lesson to the real, I'll be decimal. Subtracting shit, the devil is a lie. I could confuse a genius, have him moving real.
Alright, next up, we get a track called Don't Shoot.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot, gangster. Don't shoot, gangster. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, gangster. You or him, and he is you. Don't kill a message.
Am I snitching when the police commissioner, my friend, am I a player when me and the mayor hanging, tapping? Just a grown man trying to see how to change the community. Cause all I see is mamas crying, reading eulogy answers. Imagine no man shot for the next 10 years. No man killed for the next 30 years. Think about how much we will attain. And no, I do not really know the police commissioner. But shit, I talk to anybody about saving lives.
Alright, I like that one. That one's like an anti-violence song. I like that. You know, he takes responsibility for like the message that his music may have displayed or does display. But you know, he came to say it's only music, you know. He doesn't want to glorify violence. You know, I feel that. Here goes the final track. And after this, I'll share my final thoughts on the album as a whole. And yeah, here goes that. The last track is called Till My Last Breath. It's a bonus track.
It's like the military. You see soldiers marching with orders to knock it out the park. And we all about the money, yeah. And it's all about the money. Oh yeah, yeah, I know we about to run it. And you know we about to run it. Yeah, get it cross state lines. King's Disease going, Katie going, Trey 5. All net like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. YGs, OGs represent the Jets. I'm applying pressure, I see why she pressed. When she with me, she Glorilla F&F. NAS, I'm stepping to my last breath.
Alright, so that was the final track on the album. All around the album was like a solid 8 out of 10. You know, I want to say it really does top the past couple projects, you know, like he said it would. So, you know, shout out to Nas for that. I feel like something that really stood out on this one is the beats just got harder than like the last couple. You know, not to say that Hit Boy makes bad beats or nothing, but like he really brought up his game on this one. And you know, so did Nas. So as a collective, they did great work together. They got great chemistry. I feel like this album I probably bumped more than the others. The King's Disease series, you know. I feel like this one's the best one so far. I mean, unless they do more. I don't know, it's gonna be the 4th album, so we'll see. But you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the album like I did. You know, as far as the tracks that I didn't have nothing to say on, that doesn't mean they're bad tracks. I just didn't have no words for them. You know, that could be a good thing, you know. I felt like the music should just speak for itself. Hopefully YouTube doesn't take this video down, because I didn't pause it too much either. You know, like I should have, because this is a reaction video. I gave you guys a bit of a bootleg album experience though, so if you guys like the album, go check it out on your own. Go stream it, or go buy it, you know. Yeah, so if you like this review too, let me know if I should do more like review content on any other artists. You know, if you got any artist suggestions, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Go like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, by the way, this video wouldn't have even been a thing if it wasn't a suggestion from my friend Ignorance YT. So go check him out too. I'll put his channel in the description. Yeah, I'm out. See you later.